I'm Kelly Miller with Events by Kelly. So 2020 was quite a year for most of us, wasn't it? As an event strategist and planner, we felt a little lost. Last year, I had a digital marketing conference ready to go. Everything was done. Everybody had their tickets. It was ready to happen. And then a week or 10 days before the event was supposed to happen, we had to shut it down because of COVID. So I didn't pivot right then to virtual because that would have been last minute and I wanted to do it well. So now this year, well, of course, towards the end of 2020 and then now we're in 2021 and virtual events are all over the place and they're successful. So even if you are in the mindset that it's still not time to do an event because people can't come together, but they can. So if you want to get out in front of your ideal audience, you've had your email list, you have your association members, you have all those people that you want to get in front of and kind of gel again and communicate with, then get out there and do it. And you can do it virtually. We have learned to do virtual events and bring all the great vibe that you can get from a live event into an in-person event or into a virtual event, because it's all about taking the time and energy to make sure that people still have the opportunity to make those connections. One of my clients, they have an in-person event every year. And one of the huge things about that is the networking, the camaraderie, that friendship. People thrive on seeing each other because they're from all over the world and they only see each other that one time of year. And they rebond and they learn from each other and it's fantastic. Well, of course, last year we couldn't do the in-person event. So we did pivot that one on to a virtual event and it was successful. It actually allowed people to attend that normally couldn't attend because of all the travel involved. But virtually, you pop in from anywhere you are in the world and you get to see the people, you get to talk to the people, you get to interact with them. So it's fantastic without the expense of all the travel and all of the meals and the hotels and all of those things. So my point is, even though COVID is still out there, people are getting their vaccines, we're getting to the point where we can all meet again in person, but we're not there yet. So if this year you want to get in front of your people, do it. It may not be perfect, but we all know every live event isn't necessarily perfect either. There are things that can go wrong, like tech or a speaker doesn't show up, or, there's so many things. So get out there. Don't be afraid of those virtual events, because 80% of what happens in a live event is the exact same thing that happens in a virtual event. And then there's that 20% that's different. So don't feel overwhelmed by virtual. Stay tuned with us and we will be doing some processing about how to do a virtual event, the best way to set it up. And I will admit, the biggest challenge for virtual is the tech piece, but it does not have to be complicated. And there is a new platform launching. It's called Obvio. It will be launching at the end of this month, and I'm super excited about it because the people that are putting it together and putting it out there are genuine, authentic, and very knowledgeable event strategists and managers. And they built this platform for virtual events because they've been doing huge virtual events, thousands of attendees. So don't feel overwhelmed if you want a virtual event for 15 people, 150 people, 600 people, 1,200 people. you can make it work. You can make it happen. So get out there, get in front of your audience, and reconnect with those people that you miss. And then maybe in 22, you get to see them again and you give them a hug. So stay tuned. We're going to be going over a lot of different things coming up about how to do virtual events, how to do in-person events, all the little nuances that event strategists and managers kind of focus on when we're putting an event together. So hang in with me, and I will be posting all kinds of things over the next coming weeks and months. So for now, have a great day.